it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I thought I would just hop on and share a little bit of what I've been up to. So you might have seen in a recent video that I was lucky enough to be sent a pack with several different kinds of vellum in it from the lovely Hilary at Pink Bubble Cards. And there's patterned vellum, there was just plain. There was different colours, there was some that had text on it, there was some that had a kind of a sort of a sheen to it, so lots of different kinds. So I've had a bit of a play this morning, and I thought I would just share the couple of bits I'd done, because there was a couple of people said they were looking for ideas for what to do with vellum. So the first thing that I've done is I have run it through in a embossing folder. So this is just a little snippet of it. This was a kind of goldy one. I will say you might be able to see that it's kind of splitting a bit, so it's a wee bit fragile when you run it through, depending on the thickness of the vellum and the depth of the embossing folder. I wonder if I did it again, if I might, for example, with this folder, which is quite a deep emboss, so it's kind of split a bit. I might take out one of the thin plates so that it's maybe not as deep an embossing. So this, for example, was one of a long skinny embossing folder, and it's lovely. So I've made a couple of cards using the embossed vellum and just some die cuts and little bits I had in my bit box. I think most of the die cuts have come from a die cut swap, so maybe Christine's Cards and Things, or maybe Wendy Laurie, somebody anyway. So this is, I just popped it onto a card base, and then this is another piece of vellum that I cut with a punch. And then I had this little best wishes in my bit box, and then the little butterflies were also in there. I think they're a printable from somebody, and I've just added a couple of little Nouveau drops. So that is the first one. So sort of quite a kind of classy kind of a look, not really like my usual style at all, but I thought it was quite nice. And then this one is the yellow vellum. I've never seen such vivid colours of vellum. I ran that through, it's like honeycomb embossing folder. So again, there's a wee sentiment up there, and this is a Julia McNeil Crafts image, which was a freebie on her Crazy Crafty Hive page months and months and months ago, right about the time I discovered, I think, Julia's digital stamps. So I had him all coloured up in my bit box, so I thought he looks like he belongs on a bit of honeycomb vellum. And again, some Nouveau drops at the bottom. This time I've stuck it down so it's the debossed side that's facing out the way. So really simple. Then the other bit I've been playing with that I've not done very much with because it's not quite dry yet is something that I've done before, I really like doing, is playing with alcohol inks on vellum. So this was just a plain A4 sheet, and I have sprayed with some alcohol and then built up layers of the alcohol inks. And I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll probably die cut some bits out. I might heat emboss on it. Now, one of the sheets that Hilary sent me was this. It had memories written on it. So I thought I might try and see with the alcohol inks what that looked like. So on the reverse, I've put on some greens and yellows, and then it's probably not that easy to see. Put it on some white. So I think I've gone a bit dark with the colours. I should have maybe diluted them down a bit. But actually for a background maybe to build on, I think it's okay. So I might try this on an ATC or something with something on top. Or maybe on a card, I don't know. But it's not quite 100% dry for die cutting or anything, unless you want alcohol inks on your cutting plates and your dies. This is another one which I have already used, you'll see. So this was just a little piece. So what I did with this was I took a stamp. This is a Hunky Dory stamp, a poppy, and I stamped it with my Wow embossing pad and heat embossed it. I really like heat embossing on vellum, and I'll probably do a bit more of that. So I just went over the inked up vellum with a little powdery pad thing for heat embossing. I don't know what it's called. I should know. I'm sure somebody else does, and you can tell me in the comments. So I did it with a few different colours, and again I should probably show these. So I did it with black embossing powder, so it's just the clear ink and the black embossing powder. I quite like that, it's quite dramatic. And then I just fussy cut it out. And I did it with the white, which looks very different, much prettier, more sort of lacy kind of looking, I think. And then I did one more with some gold, and I just fussy cut those out. I'm not sure what I'll do with them yet, but I was just having a bit of an experiment. And I think that is all the playing I've done so far with the vellum. So I'll have another shot, and I'll share what else I get up to. I think I might try and make some Zushi, who she is looking for some vintagey style envelopes, so I might use a bit of the patterned vellum and try and make a wee envelope out of it. So that might be coming next. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoy my videos. If you've got favourite things that you like to do with vellum, please tell me below in the comments. That would be fantastic. Thanks for watching. Bye.